Hey everyone, this is LuckySevenDX. Welcome back to Let's Play Cave Story Blind, the finale. In the last episode, I struggled over the course of several days to even get past the first boss of hell, but the good news is it's the only boss of hell, because after that's the final boss of the game, as we finally discovered. The key is I want to get past the first phase of Balos with a life pot intact. I feel like that's my best chance of success, and I feel like I can do that. I just need to have a really good run. Now that I've de-rusted myself from not playing for a couple days, with the last part of last episode, I feel like I can, hopefully get to the first boss of hell with a relatively good health and level 3 missiles. Just burn him down. That seems to be the best strategy. Just tank all the hits and burn him down. Get past the first base of Balos without taking too much damage. Use a life pot when convenient, and then beat the game. Hopefully there's not a third phase. I would not be surprised if there's a third phase. This game seems like it's gotten unforgiving, but I will have the final boss, and it'll be fantastic. So I'm gonna just cut to when I get to the first boss of hell, because I feel like that's the spot to go at, and I'm gonna use the missiles here. If it's gonna be a successful run, I might keep the entire thing in. I don't know. I'll see how I edit it. I'm not gonna make any assumptions about my editing until later, so. Or I'll just, die there. Okay, so I'm gonna sort of montage something or other and something. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Editing Lucky will know what's going on. You'll see what I decide to do, but this is kind of the sort of footage that I can in no way, shape, and form predict what I'm going to do with, so. Wow, I'm off to a great start. That was a run. And boy, oh boy, are the super missiles actually pretty damn good. I don't know why I ever underestimated them, or they're actually pretty gosh darn strong. Anyway, I should be okay for this boss, because I'm just gonna kind of just do this and just kind of win. So, turns out that's not really that hard of a fight if you just kind of spam everything and you win. That's why they give you 24 super missiles beforehand, because you're supposed to do that. If only I knew, I would not have been such an idiot. Oh, that didn't actually kill all the statues. Alright, get fully charged. Boom! Oh, that's something. Get my super missiles back up to full. I think I'm gonna prioritize super missiles for Balos. They seem like they could, again, be quite useful, so. Oh, that's already full, though. It's not gonna help me, but whatever, I'll do that. Okay, so, I have a life pot. I'm at half health already. I'm feeling fairly confident. I'm feeling pretty confident right now, so. Let's see if we can't just, I don't, we have to save Misery. Oh, because she wants to save Misery because they're like the dogs, and Jenka had the dogs, and they're like the Misery's parent, yeah. So Misery's like the daughter, Jenka's the wife, and this guy's the husband who's full of evil and kind of a giant douchebag. It's a strange family, really. Anyway. Blah, blah, we've read this up before last episode. He's a giant frog thing. It's pretty strange. We're gonna shoot him in the face because I don't like him. Okay, so, can we get, yes, I know! I understand you have a backstory. It's adorable. No one really cares. Okay, so, just gonna let him do his little charge thing. Fire at him a couple times, dodge the bones. Do it again, he charges forward, he comes up here, he jumps up here, he does this. Do it one more time. Do. Just kind of let him do his thing. Oops, I'm just gonna let Misery. You know what, actually, in retrospect, this is better. Yeah, I feel like this is a better item. Oops, I got hit by that. Yeah, that wasn't terrible. I even have a couple hits left for me to, actually do the thing of the thing. Oh, hi, you're a guy. I'm just gonna kind of fire all my super missiles at this guy. Oh, I got hit into... There's so much going on there that I don't know what to see! And I had a life pot! Damn it! What? Excuse me, what? What? That's never happened before. What? Alright, so I decided to take a little break, and by a little break I mean a long break. Let's just say that this whole section's kind of really tricky to record. I wanted to give it some thought about how I wanted to record this, because getting to Balos And beating Ballos when he's probably going to take me a few dozen attempts is going to be pretty stressful when each attempt takes me about 10 minutes on a good day. So, as you can see with this attempt, really good. Really, really good. So I'm going to be recording, starting from this point, I think, in every attempt. I'm going to show off the ones that I deem good, I guess. That's kind of my general game plan right now, and we'll see where things go from there. And if that fails, I might have to stream the finale instead, because doing this for, you know, forever is not really a very fun task, I suppose. So I want to get out of the way. You're a jerk! You're a jerk! Mr. Guy, doing extra 5 damage? Come on! I did that so well. The super missiles just simplify this so much. Okay, 34 HP, that's not terrible. That's not terrible. So I can go over here and obviously get the experience. I need some missiles, I need some fire. Give me some stuff. Give me some stuff. Ooh, that be lots of EXP there. I need one more for this, and then I guess I have some bubble. I can get triple bubble if this pops. Come on. Well, missiles is a good thing too. I can refill a lot of my missiles. Have a good chunk of those ready. So I don't think the bubble lands can be very useful at the end. I think missiles will be the key, perhaps at some point. I'm not sure when. To start with, I think the Nemesis is the best thing to start with. So that's the game plan. Maybe I should be starting the videos from here even, because frankly, this is a lot to keep in each time. But I kind of want to explain what's going to happen. I'm going to kind of be, I guess, sort of doing this sort of piecemeal until I win. Which might actually involve me streaming the end and then commentating over the end of it. That might be how I go about doing this, because let's be honest, this is really, really difficult and really, really time consuming to do. It's kind of hard to set it aside a whole day to just do nothing but this, because that's what it's going to take, I think. Unless I stream it, in which case, you know, then I'm having a good time. It's kind of fun. Okay, I'm just gonna let him. You just do your charge up here. Okay. And then I just kind of let him do his thing. Okay, yeah. The Nemesis is pretty decent here, just because I can't destroy the bones like that. But I can just kind of keep, you know, kind of have to just be ready to, you know, just gotta take my shots. Just gotta take my shots when they happen. And then when he goes up here, I can just kind of, you know, pew 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 like this. Whoa. Kind of get the jukes going on here. The jukes, the jukes, the jukes, the jukes. Ow. I kind of got struck by lightning, but it's kind of okay. You know what? Preempt. Do I just preemptive? Oh! Hello. I don't know. Wow, you one-shot me again. And now I have to do a whole nother 10 minutes of this. Again. Alright, so, hey everyone, I have no idea actually what I'm doing with this footage. So, long story short, I've recorded some footage of this, and then I decided, you know what, this is just so non-conducive to actual recording that I'm going to get some practice on a stream. And I streamed Cave Story for about probably an hour-ish, hour 10 minutes-ish. And I ended up getting enough practice, especially with the help of the lovely people who showed up to that stream, to actually beat Cave Story. So the stream will be linked. If I haven't already linked it, it will be linked here or something. I will show the footage that I recorded before if it's relevant or interesting. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to handle it. But what's going to happen now is I'm going to go back and I'm actually going to record myself officially beating Cave Story. But this isn't my first reactions anymore. I have seen it. I have beaten it. It just was infinitely easier on me to do it that way. So now I'm going to speed through it and hopefully in one try beat Cave Story again. Or I'll just show my successful attempt and not show all the failures that'll probably happen in the meantime. So that's the game plan. Just letting you guys know. And here we go. Let's see if I can actually beat it this time even better. Something worth noting, you can go up here and then come back down to reset all the enemies and use this to farm experience, which ends up being key because then I don't have to worry about experience. I'm starting this section of full health and full experience. I didn't have to kill myself all those times, apparently, because you can just reset all the enemies just like this, which is actually really handy. So, just something worth noting, I guess, for those of you who were not aware of this. It's something I wasn't aware of, and it's extremely helpful for this section. Ow, my face! And just like that, I have max on everything already, which is super nice. Okay, for this section, I'm actually gonna start talking again because you can do this very distinctly in a really nice way to just, damn it, well, you could call your script like that instead. Oh god, this is a horrible time for the text to show up! If you're better, you can actually kind of get over there in one jump and then get over here and then kind of kill everything here from here, but that was an awful, awful, awful run of this, and that actually really hurts my run, but at least I get, 3 hearts here, which actually kind of recovers it a little bit. So, it could be worse. It could have been much worse. This was actually kind of a crappier of the runs, but this is still one that is doable. I guess I'll just keep talking from here because this is kind of where all the stuff gets super important. So I want to keep some missiles, so I'm actually going to start off a charge shot here. Unleash the charge shot immediately. Dodge the first attack, switch to missiles, and then go ham. Just go ham. Kill everyone. Kill this guy who's in the way. Get the heart here. Get my missiles a little bit more experience, although I'm still going to need one more thing. Missiles at level 3 is super important for Balos, by the way, so make sure you have that. And then you hope for some good luck in the drops from the statues over here. The more health and missiles I can get, the better. Although one thing I've experienced to cap my missiles so I can take a hit would be nice. And then you fight Ballos, who is super tricky. 30 health is a decent start, although not... Oh, of course, I get only experience now. Thank you, game. That does not help me in the slightest. Well, we're going at 30 health, which is a little bit unfortunate. Missiles are adequate, and we just have to hope that I don't suck too much, or this is just going to be annoying. So, that's the hope. Let's just see if I can retain the talent that I had last time. Spoilers, I probably won't! Alright. Get a charge shot ready to go, and enter the battle. So we want to get a good charge shot off, and then switch to the, Nemesis. There we go. The Nemesis for this first phase. That's kind of the key. And then the Spear will be the key for the second phase, and the third phase, and the fourth phase. There's 4 phases. We're going to want to have as many missiles as we can, because they make the last phase a lot easier. We still have a life pot, so I have 1.5 lives, basically, to kill him with, which is going to be okay. Wait for him to raise his hand, get a hit in, switch to this, and then just kind of bait him out. Just keep baiting him out like this. Just don't take any chances. There's no reason to take any sort of chances. After a few seconds, it's going to be charging you, so you know it's going to be happening. It's the same cycle every time. Don't get caught up in it. Just let him do his thing. Keep smacking him, and then eventually he'll go in the sky like this. This is the easy part. Just strafe left and right like this, and just keep pewing. You'll kill him, usually before most of the lightning hits. And then charge up a fully charged shot of this. Wait for this thing to drop. Dodge it. Get right here in this eyeball. Fire right immediately. And then just try your best to stay in that eyeball. That eyeball is the key to just get blasts like that all the time. As many of those blasts you can get, the better. So get a fully charged shot, go in there, fire right away, And just keep you... Oh, don't get caught under him. That's the worst part. You could get so much damage. I'm doing really well. You can also use these bats up here to try to get some sort of health, but it's kind of risky because you're going to take a lot of damage in the process, which ends up not helping you out that much anyway. Damn it. Oh, crap. Oh, I don't know how I didn't die there. Oh, I should have... why do I have missiles on right now? How did I completely switch my weapons somehow there? Come on. Okay, gotta just land right... Boom! Just like that. That's a good start. I actually pop in the life pot because I'm gonna... Oh, I would have died if I got hit by that. Oh, but I'm still okay. I'm still okay. Just charge up shots, kill these eyes as much as you can, and dodge the skulls whenever they drop, and just fire and kill as many of these eyes as possible. Try to get in this little tiny spot, but it's really tricky to do. As long as I can take not too much damage from this. Fit right in that hole, right there. Yeah, that's exactly what you want to do. You just fit right in that hole. That sounds really wrong. Just keep destroying the eyes. That's the key to this phase. Just destroy all the eyes. It's just that one spot. You gotta be really careful with that one spot. Otherwise, this really isn't that bad. So wait for a good... Okay, I got some good shots on that thing. I'm safe right here. Oh, this is a good run. I'm not even panicking at all. Just look at this. Look at... Okay, I should not have said that's a good run. Now I'm just doomed. Oh my god, I'm surprised I didn't take damage there. Oh, I want to get... Okay, there's that one eyeball right there that I just have to snipe. Got it! Okay, so this should stop this phase after this cycle. And now we prepare the missiles. I think? Yeah, we prepare missiles. We go up on a platform near his eye. And we just go... Wait, don't I have to get... How do I get in on him here? Oh, there we go. Now it's the phase. Now we just go ham on his face. And we do as much damage as we can with the missiles until we run out. Then we switch back to the spur, and we just try to go super ham and kill him before he kills us. Which I'm doing a very bad job of doing suddenly. Oh no! This is not the time to fail! But it's not the time to fail, because missiles really blaze to that spot, and that's how you beat Cave Story. An hour of practice on stream was all it took for me to really get that fight down. It did take about an hour of practice, though, so I'm glad I didn't have to record for a full hour of 20 minutes. Plus the about half hour I recorded of the footage that you already saw. And, that's how you beat Cave Story. So there you go. Cave Story beaten. Done. Fini. That's the true ending. That's the final boss. We've just destroyed Ballos. We've destroyed the evil on this island. Curly and Quote have finished their journey, finally. But Balos, of course, isn't dead because apparently you can't just kill evil guys in this game without them not coming back to life. And we're about to get crushed and die. But that's okay, we accomplished our mission. I suppose this is it. Hold me, Curly. If this is going to be our last moment in life, we should spend it in each other's arms. Except no, because the toaster is here. Good old Balrog. He's an awesome guy. And he has the power, the ultimate power of jumping. It's pretty impressive. He also has another power there that we're going to discover. That looked really painful, by the way. How did you even get in here, though? You just kind of do it. But yeah, he can fly. He is a magical toaster that can fly. And that's why Balrog is freaking awesome. So, we basically, we owe him again, but no, there's no need for owing because Misery actually asked us for help. Misery? Why Misery? Well, why are they helping us suddenly? Well, the reason is because we defeated Balos. And the moment we did, that curse that they mentioned, Misery created the crown, which gave Balos that power, but it also cursed them to always serve him. Now that he's dead, they no longer need to serve anyone. They're free! They are finally free! And because of that, it was just because of the demon crown. So they're free from their curse, and now they're our friends! So in the end, everyone was friends. We actually saved Balrog and Misery now. So Misery isn't that possessed weird thing anymore. Apparently she recovered, and everyone's friends. And that's why this is the true ending, because we not only stopped the Doctor, we saved everyone we could who wasn't an evil douchebag at heart, which is basically, the Doctor and Balos, they're kind of jerks. So where are we gonna go? Well, now we just want to live, now we can retire peacefully, live somewhere with a calm, with a nice view, and, good old Balrog, he wants to go with us, because he likes us now, and just, duh, good old Balrog, he's fantastic. So the three of us, we're gonna live together We're gonna have a super happy life together. Some of them Amiga are dead. I guess we don't care anymore about them. Screw everyone else. We're just gonna go retire in the countryside. Me, Ash Ketchum, my girl, and a toaster. That's how it goes. And that's the end of Cave Story. So again, if you want to see my initial reactions to the whole Ballos fight and the process of me learning it, there's some really funny stuff that happened in that stream. There was a lot of crazy panic and just a lot of madness and insanity. So I will have provided a way to link to it. I will also do some in the description. Go check it out. And that's Cave Story for you guys. So a very exciting journey, as we've talked about before. I will admit, I think the Bloodstained Sanctuary is a bit much for one single reason, and that is the lack of save point between the boss that you fight in the Sanctuary and Ballos. There should be a save point there, I think. I think the lack of the save point there actually does end up being a detriment to the game. I would like put the game score down maybe 1. I was thinking 2, but I think just 1's enough. Just because of that, only just because it's unnecessary. There's no reason why they have to do a gauntlet that much and then do a final boss gauntlet after that, because that's a 4-phase boss right there. It's a little silly. Well, 3 or 4 phases, depends on what you interpret, really. So, it's a bit overkill, I think, at least in terms of recording. Sometimes recordings let me perceive a game from a different angle that a lot of people wouldn't do normally, because you have to kind of, not only do you have to play while talking, you have to keep entertaining, you have to, you know, be pretty perfectionist in a sense. At least I think. Jenka's powerful younger brother, Ballos. So that's why, you know, I kinda don't like the way that end is in terms of the lack of save point. I think it just would have been... I don't think there's a real reason for there not to be a save point there. Yeah, challenge is nice, but there's challenge, and then there's artificially inflating the difficulty by not having any sort of save point and making them redo it over and over and over again until it drives them mentally insane. So, there's that. Puppies! Oh, hey, were they, like, related, Booster and Jenka? Oh, because this is the good ending, too, you probably get, like, all the really super awesome, like, extended cutscenes of, like, a guy being a doctor, and that, the robots are being super bizarre, and one of them exploded. Well, that guy's dead. I didn't actually really get a chance to watch the, also Boot and Messenger, and, we have all these interesting extra bosses that I haven't really been paying attention to, which is kind of fun. Oh, the graves of all the people who died. It's actually kind of sad a little bit. But there we go, guys. This is the tyranny of the game. We've got all 3 endings. It was a thing. It definitely was a hate and madness made flesh. An interesting tagline for Ballos there. It's an interesting game. It's quirky, it's fun, it's so very indie. At the same time, you know, there's definitely flaws, I think, especially with the ridiculous difficulty curve at the end, I think, is a little over the top. That's just personal opinion. But otherwise, a really great game. I really enjoyed this a lot more than I thought it would. It was not quite what I was expecting. That's a older and slightly hotter looking Misery. Interesting. I'm not sure what that's all about, but that's indeed a thing. So yeah, the old lady is called Jenka, the old lady of the puppies, and that's every freaking video I do this. This is like 5 videos in a row right now. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I do this every time. I do this every time. I'm awful. Anyway, ignore that stupidity. You guys are probably sick of that whistle now. I swear, my phone is silent all day until the second I record, which is why I always forget I have my phone anywhere remotely near me. I just need to remember to turn it off. I've ranted about this for 5 videos now. You guys are sick of this shit. Welcome to Cave Story, the end. We have 100%ed it, and this leads to an interesting question, which we need to talk about. Also, that was a really cute ending right there. But, Curly Story. So what Curly Story is, and I'll do at least a video on it, but Curly Story is basically the entire story mode, except you play as Curly. So Curly, in quotes, roles are reversed. You have to save quote to get the true ending, you have to fight quote during the boss fight, quote has the machine gun. It's basically just reversed. You get a couple extra lines of dialogue because Curly can talk while quote can't. Quote stays a mute, Curly can still talk. So there's that sort of aspect of it. I don't think doing the entire game again is worth showing in video. I might stream it someday if there's interest in that. I will make at least a video of it, but I do want to hear people's opinions on how I should handle Curly's story. I'm thinking a stream is probably the best way to handle that, but I would love to hear your guys' opinion on that. There are also a bunch of challenges. I don't know how hard these is. Things called the boss attack kind of scare me, and time attacks and whatnot, but I will at least attempt them in extra videos that'll be coming soon. So I will do that much. I can't guarantee I'll beat them because I kind of also want to start moving on to other projects. This was fun, but the difficulty is kind of like, maybe be like, okay, it's complete, it's done. I don't really know if I need to do all the challenges 100% perfect. I will try and see how reasonable they are. I have no idea. I've never seen them before yet. So if they are ridiculously difficult, I will also, in the Curly story stream, try to do those end as well then. But I'll do them in a video at least first, just to see how they are. So that's the game plan. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, and thanks for watching. This has been a really, really fun project. I've really, truly enjoyed it, despite the ridiculousness at the end, the slight sourness of the last area, but it's kind of meant to be like that, I suppose. I still had a really good time, and I hope you guys did too. At the very least, I hope you've laughed at my misery, because that's sort of the point. That's almost a pun, because there's a character named Misery, and I didn't even intend that. This is LuckySevenDX, sign out. Stay tuned for the extra videos, and stay tuned for new projects in the future. Bye-bye.